Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little haul on some things that I ordered recently online from Sephora, Ulta, and from NAIMIE'S as well. Most of the stuff is just products that I had to reorder, stuff that I use all the time on a daily basis. And I always feel like I run out of everything at the same exact time and I have to repurchase everything at the same time. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I picked up lately, I know that you guys really do like seeing these videos. I love watching haul videos still. They're kind of like old school videos, but I really do love doing them and I'm super nosy and I love watching what other people get as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing what I got, then just keep watching. I'm gonna start off with Sephora, I guess. The first thing I picked up was another Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is like my tried and true, definitely holy grail foundation. I love how it looks on my skin. I have more of an oily skin type, so this is definitely more of like a matte foundation. I just love how it looks on my face. It doesn't make me oily throughout the day, and with the right primers and powders, this stuff will look amazing on your skin if you are more oily or if you're somebody who likes more of like a full coverage foundation. So this is the one I got. I got it in the shade 3W1 Tawny. This is like my, I guess like self-tan shade. I pretty much am self-tan for the most part, so this is the shade that I always usually get. So I also picked up another Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is in the smoothing primer. This is definitely for people that have more of like a pore issue. I definitely have pores on my nose and a little bit on my cheeks, so this is definitely essential in my makeup routine. I have tried so many different pore minimizing primers that fill in the pores before you put on your makeup, and nothing truly works as well as this one. And I feel like I literally buy one of these like once a year. I think I could probably get it to last a little bit longer than that, but this truly lasts forever and it's definitely worth it. You just need a teeny tiny bit, a little bit more expensive. I believe it's like 30 bucks, but like I said, you will have it forever because you don't really go through it that often. Then I also picked up another Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. This is just the clear one, so I'm not really gonna show you guys what it looks like, but this is definitely an essential for me to put on my lips at bedtime. I do have more like dry lips, and ever since I started using this nightly before I go to bed, it has like been a tremendous difference with my lips. My lipstick just looks so much nicer during the day. I don't have like nasty dry lips, and it definitely does make a difference if you use some type of like lip mask before you go to sleep. Then another repurchase, I picked up another Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is in the waterproof one. I'm not really somebody who spends a lot of money on high-end mascaras. I honestly feel like they don't really make much of a difference. I feel like mascaras dry out so quickly and I go through them so often. So I tend to normally stick to like more drugstore mascaras because I feel like they work just as well, to be honest. But I do happen to really, really like this one, especially in the waterproof version. I feel like it gives my lashes a little bit more of a curl. I don't know if it really does or I just think that it does, but with that being said, waterproof mascara is like a bitch to get off, so it's definitely a little harder to get off, but I really do like this formula and I really do like this mascara. And then the last thing I picked up from Sephora is something I've been wanting to try for a really long time and I just never got around to trying it out, and that is the Tatcha The Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. And I've heard so many people rave about this. My sister in particular, she like swears by this primer. And I always wanted to try it out, but never got around to it. So I did pick up a little like travel size of it. They have them like in the front, in like the little like kiosk section before you check out. So this is what it looks like. And it's kind of like a balm like consistency. It comes in this like little jar. You can see that I've already used this a little bit, but I love this. I have tried it out a few times and I don't want to say that it really works as far as like filling in pores. I think I prefer my Makeup Forever one as far as like filling in my pores, but I will use this like on other areas of my face and it gives like that like tackiness, like sticky feel to my face where I know after I put on the foundation that it's really going to adhere and stick to my face. So so far I really do like this. I'll have to try it out a little bit more to let you guys know for sure, but I'm enjoying it so far. Now, the next two products I purchased online from Ulta. The first one that I got was another Loving Tan self-tanner. This is definitely by far my favorite self-tanner I've tried. I'm a huge self-tanner. I self-tan throughout the year. I've tried so many different ones, but the Loving Tan 2 Hour Express, this is in the dark, is by far my favorite one. It's the only one that gives me like a true dark, good self-tan. It doesn't look orangey if it's applied correctly, and no other self-tanners give me that tan that I really like as much as this one does. So I picked up another bottle of this. I didn't pick it up, I ordered it online, but I have seen that they do carry this in stores, which I think is great. I always hated the fact that I couldn't just like run to the store and pick it up, but I love that you can get these in Ulta stores now, so that's definitely a huge plus. And then the second thing that I picked up from Ulta is the Hangover Dynamic Duo. This is definitely a tried and true product of mine. This is something that I will always repurchase and always use. And it comes with the Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. I will use this on my bare face before I do anything. I will just spray it a few times, let it dry down, and it just gives my face that like perfect prime. It has a little bit of a stickiness feeling to it where, of course, my card ran out of memory. I feel this always happens and I should probably check that before I start filming. So anyway, like I was saying, I feel like I say this about every single primer that I'm like obsessed with and that I love and use all the time. I love the primers that have that like stickiness feel to it, where I can touch my face and it feels a little bit tacky and sticky, where I know that the foundation is truly going to stick, because I do have more of an oily skin type, so foundation and products tend to normally like slide off my face throughout the day. So when I'm using a product that feels sticky to me, I know that my foundation and my makeup is going to last and stay on. So it came with this full size of the primer spray, and then it also comes with a full size of the Hangover RX replenishing face primer, and this is more of like a lotion consistency. I put this on my face. I'll literally squirt out a teeny little dot and I'll put a little here, rub it in, and I'll put that on after the primer spray, and I feel like these two products together are amazing. So I got this in it came in like this little kit, which is a lot cheaper than if you were to purchase these two products individually. So I thought this was a really great deal, and I think you can only get this online at Ulta, and I know Sephora has it online. I don't know if you can get it in stores, but if you guys do like these products or you want to try them out, I really do think that this is a great deal. You can also get these two products individually in like a travel size if you guys want to try them out, but I love these. So I did place an order with NAIMIE'S, and I do like to order with NAIMIE'S because they do carry a lot of like the indie brands that Sephora and Ulta do not carry, and I do get a pro discount with NAIMIE'S, so that's another reason why I order with them. But the first thing that I picked up is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. This is another product I've been wanting to try forever and just never got around to doing it. My sister uses this stuff as well, and she loves it, and I always hear people talking about this. So I did order it in the lightest shade, and I initially ordered this with the intent to use it as like a setting powder under my eyes, but when I opened it for the first time, it's a lot darker than I had thought it was going to be, even though I did order the lightest one. So I don't use it to set my under eyes. I have been using the Kat Von D one that I've been using for years, but for this one, I do like to set my entire face, and I also use this to bake with. And I really like that it comes with this like little, like, I guess they call it like a sifter. I don't even know if that's really what it's called, but it has like this little like top that comes off and the powder is inside. If you guys can like really see that, I don't know, it's coming off really light on camera, but in person it's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. But nonetheless, I really do like it for setting the rest of my face, and I really love to use it for baking. I actually went to a wedding this weekend, and it was outside, and it was really warm in the sun all day long, and typically my makeup probably would have like melted off my face a little bit. I would have had to blot a few times, but I did use this powder to set my face and to bake, and my skin looked perfect. I'm telling you, in conjunction with all the primers and that foundation together, I literally have definitely found my perfect full coverage foundation routine, and I'm definitely going to make a video because I'm overdue for that. So anyway, the next product I picked up is nothing that exciting. It's just this Anastasia pencil sharpener. I feel like buying a more nicer pencil sharpener is definitely worth it because I've bought like the Wet n Wild and the cheaper ones from the drugstore, but some of them don't really sharpen your pencils as well as a nicer one does. I used to have a Makeup Forever sharpener and I lost it. I feel like I always lose my sharpeners. That's why I'm always buying new ones. But I definitely feel like buying a little bit more expensive pencil sharpener definitely makes a difference. So then I also picked up the Anastasia Power Duo, and this comes with a mini dip brow gel and a mini, well, not a mini, a full-size brow wiz. And this dip brow gel is actually a new product from Anastasia. I swear by the regular Anastasia tinted brow gel. I've been using it probably for like 10 years or so. It's definitely an essential in my makeup routine. I do have lighter eyebrows, so when I'm doing my makeup, I just like to fill them in a little bit. So I have been using that product for years. When I heard they were coming out with a dip brow gel, I was so excited. And I saw that NAIMIE'S had this like little kit. I think it was a little bit cheaper than purchasing the regular size of the dip brow gel. So this one comes with a mini size of the dip brow gel and a full size of the brow wiz. And the brow wiz pencil I really do like, so I figured I would get this because it's my first time trying out the dip brow gel, and if I don't really like it, I'm just buying the small size of it and I'm getting a brow pencil with it. I do actually really like the dip brow gel. It's definitely a lot thicker than the brow gel, and I feel like it just does a little bit more, which it probably is supposed to. So the last two products I picked up, I got this foundation brush from Huda Beauty, and you guys can obviously see that I have used this a few times. I'm not sure what this brush is called exactly, but it's just like her flat like foundation brush. It's kind of like a little bit of an angle. You can see that it kind of like goes up a little bit. This is definitely a lot more dense than like a typical foundation brush that I normally do use, but I really like that because I feel like it really like packs the foundation onto your face as opposed to a brush that has more like fluffier bristles where I feel like it's not truly like buffing it into your face, if that makes sense. But I really do like this brush so far. I also picked up the new Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face Waterproof Setting Spray Ultra Matte Finish. And I saw Wayne Goss do a review on this, and he said that it was like the best setting spray he had ever used. It literally felt like hairspray for your face. It locked everything in, but he did say that it had a pretty strong like perfumey smell that he just couldn't get past. I'm not really somebody who is big on smells. I mean, I just feel like they don't really bother me as much as like the average person. So when he said that it worked really great, I was like, I don't give a shit what it smells like. I'm gonna buy it anyway. So I did buy it, and then after I did buy it, I actually watched a few other videos on people reviewing this, and a lot of people had a lot to say about the smell and that it was just like totally unbearable. And I was like, oh great, like is this really that bad? So when I did get it, I tried it out. I have to say it is a very, very, very strong perfumey smell. Honestly, after I sprayed it on my face, like a few hours later, I could smell like the perfume smell. It literally felt like I was wearing this as a perfume. It was really weird, but I mean, the smell isn't bad. I could definitely smell a little bit of like alcohol in it as well, but like I said, smells don't really like bother me that much. So as far as the product, I think it is absolutely amazing. It's definitely one of the best setting sprays that I've ever used. It definitely leaves my face like sticky feeling after, kind of like the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I really like that one because it truly feels like it's locking everything in. I do really like the Morphe setting spray, but I kind of feel like that one is more of like a MAC Fix Plus, where it's just kind of like watery and it just kind of feels like you're just spraying water on your face, where it's like refreshing, but it's not really truly locking everything in. This stuff literally is like hairspray on your face. You get that stickiness feel, and I just truly feel like it's keeping my makeup on and making it last throughout the day. So I definitely used this when I went to the wedding this past weekend, and maybe that had something to do with how well my makeup stayed on, but yeah, I really have been loving this. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry I haven't posted a video in a few weeks. I feel like I always say that. I always go through like these like little weird phases where I don't upload for a while, and then I upload like constantly, and then I just like take little breaks. But I definitely am going to try and upload a little bit more consistently. I definitely have some video ideas that I want to do for you guys soon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.